coming to Ghana, I was 20 years old. I was a student, and actually I taught in a village. Just felt so much love and support from the community, the staff, the children, all of the aunties and uncles that I had in that village. And it was like, this is my family from all abroad coming together, you know. And whenever I come to Ghana, I connect with different people from Nigeria, Burkina Faso, all over. And so it's about bringing people all over from the African diaspora to share in healing and medicine. And
I had to be very, very stubborn to push my parents away to accept myself. So if you're not stubborn, if you are shaky, trust me, you can't be an African. Africans are stubborn people. We have to be very stubborn, loud, occupy. But we are not. We are very accommodating. And when you are very accommodating, you will not even know what your destiny is all about. So sometimes we want to blame the West, we want to blame this, but also we have to blame ourselves for being too lenient.
So when you go tell the father send people to go and pick him camp. So the people come crowd. Everybody want to see a Santua husband. So when they come crowd, the hunter disappear and he run away. Wow. So they don't find him again. So when he born the child, he was a boy, and they call him Willow. Okay. So that's why in Burkina we have Ayerenga. Aya Santua is our great grandmother, the whole Burkina.
It's very, very sad, the kind of notion and then the kind of perception that we've developed as African child, or maybe like as African youth. Why do you always fight among ourselves? And I'm like, Grandpa, why, what is it? He was like, Christians do have their belief and then faith that at the end of their journey, they are going to heaven. Muslims also think the same. At the end of the journey, they are going to heaven. And then we, the traditionalists, one thing that we, the youth, doesn't know is we call something in Twi language called Asamado. We say that place is meant for the good gone souls. That's why whenever our forefathers are pouring libation, they call upon the good gone souls, their names, because they know they still exist in the spiritual world. So if you know,
do you feel safe when you're out there dressed? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I go by the name Me, Myself, and I. Epic it was. Remember to like and share to this amazing video. Today I'm here with this amazing, let me say, organization that are doing so much well in Ghana and across globally as well because when we talk about tradition and when we talk about culture and all that, they really play a big role in it. And today I'm coming to have a conversation with them, how they manage to start all this organization and how it's helpful, and some impacts in it. Let's get to know. And I'm here with,
my name is Victorious Wanjiro, and I am from Los Angeles, California, and Ghana.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
My name is King Soma Bila Idrisu. Originally, my daddy come from Burkina, so I'm both Ghana, Burkina.
My name is Okemute Vivian Ademidayo. I'm from Nigeria.
Okay, my name is Ginelate from Ghana.
My name is Perfect Anka. I'm from the Volta region, Ghana.
Oh, F1.
Mekwe.
Hey, Madagugu, wait, I'm being a bit biased over here. Come on to talk.
Soma Idrissa Bila.
Period.
That is good, you understand? Because I'm talking to a lot of, you should understand where everything is from. How you doing now?
Oh, everything day, body day, everything, pam.
I beg, you are, how you doing? That's great, because you getting everything accent over here, you get it. All right, it's so amazing, it's all fun and all that. So let me say, what's the name of the company that you have?
The Universal Family Network, and our music is King Soma and the Universal Vibes.
Okay, so what inspired you to start?
Well, what inspired me was coming to Ghana. I was 20 years old. I was a student, and actually I taught in a village where Pa Ademako was living and born. the cameraman for today. And I was a student, and I just felt so much love and support from the community, the staff, the children, all of the aunties and uncles that I had in that village. And it was like, this is my family from all abroad coming together, you know. And whenever I come to Ghana, I connect with different people from Nigeria, Burkina Faso, all over. And so it's about bringing people all over from the African diaspora to share in healing and medicine and supporting each other how we can.
How is it like working with this lovely company?
It's very interesting and adventurous, I must say, because it's not one thing that's happening with us. We are always on the move, especially when it comes to achieving our goals. Last time we were at the Volta region, we were at Ibori, we were at Cape Coast, so it's not a static kind of organization, especially when we are dealing with our NGO. We also have an NGO. We have the music section happening. We have our social media section happening. We have our fashion line, jewelry line, wellness line. So it's as much as it can get with this company. It's a handful. Sharp, sharp.
That is amazing. What impact is it, bringing to, let me say, African and then the diaspora as well?
The impact. Well, I don't want to answer this because I feel like I'm a little bit biased. So I'm going to swap out and I'm going to call Odeniho Ademaka to come answer the impact that Universal Family Network is having.
Whilst we are waiting for that answers, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and they also have a YouTube channel as well. Make sure you subscribe to their YouTube channel as well.
Okay, my name is Admako Paul Osu. I've been with the Universal Family Network, let's say, during its birth. You actually asked a great question about the impact that the organization has had on the Ghanaian society. But I've got to witness the benefits that the Ghanaians have earned, and then what the diasporans too have earned, because once they come in, we assess them, get to know what they've experienced, the benefit that they've had. So I would say the Universal Family Network actually has given out a lot of opportunities to the young Ghanaian people. Let me start with the first one. So we had, during the first time that we enrolled the organization gave out 1,000 laptop projects. Like,
wow.
Oh yeah.
1,000.
Oh yeah. Myself was a benefit. Other colleagues could testify to that. That was when I started learning my IT skills. Not only that, we have other young youth out there, let's say brilliant but needy ones, in our community. So we also we support them with their school supplies. We also offer them after school classes.
Wow, that is so amazing. I mean, when he want to continue, he'll keep continue, because I feel the energy in there. So I have to be like, yo, relax, it. You understand? But it's good impact that they are really making, for the community and also to Ghanaians as well. But there is one question that I really want to ask, and I feel like you can still answer that question. Yeah. You have so many African countries that you're dealing with, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do you intend to also establish this business in different African countries? Because I see different African countries working with you guys.
Yes, I would say that's our main. We want to, we don't want to actually give all the benefits or the profits to just one country. Since we are an African organization, we want to expand our territories. We want to build in different African countries.
All right, so it's amazing. I always want the spirit of Africans coming together and getting to different African countries to know their culture, to build something that they can also still move to different countries to build. You understand? It's all up to us that we can do it one. You understand? We stand one unity, one love and everything. If it's not love, they will never be here. You understand? Different, but we are one people. If they don't even tell you where they are from, trust me, you will never know. It's all about love. You understand? So you working with the diaspora and Africans, different countries. How does it feel for you?
I would say it's very tough for a little bit, but we are managing and doing our best, trying our best to get everything on board. Yeah, so it's very great.
Also?
I'm Guinean. It's an experience though, because like working with other countries around the world is kind of a new experience that you always come with, because every day you are meeting new people, you are vibing, you are like coming together as one, communicating, doing all sorts of nice activities like wellness, nutrition, tourism and all stuff. So it's a nice experience, and then it's a good initiative that we think that it will help not only in Ghana but all throughout the world. Wow. So I think it's a nice experience.
Aya Santua was a woman that is a warrior woman.
Okay.
And the father also is a chief.
Okay.
And because of the woman is a warrior woman, if it's war, is the one who lead the war, and the father don't want him to get married. Okay. And through that, he went back and have house, planted okra, and let the okra growing, spoiling, and it's not plucking. And the father asked that, why, who plant this okra and let the okra growing, spoiling, and you are not plucking to go and use? He says it's her daughter. And he went to her daughter, he asked her daughter, why did you let the okra grow, spoiling, and you are not plucking? He said, okay, if you know that something grow is going to get spoiled, why you want me to grow and spoil, not want me to get married? That's where the father gave him go ahead to go and get married. So he traveled far away. He dressed all in weapons, tools, and enter the forest and go and meet a hunter. When he meet the hunter, he see the room. The hunter also kill animal, dry meat, put there, and he was tasting. And he get inside the hunter room, and he drink the water, and he's asleep. And the hunter come and meet him. So they were there together, and he have pregnancies. So he took the hunter to go and show her father. So when they reach home, he tell the hunter, stay here. I'm going to tell my father to send people to bring him into the house. So when you go, tell the father send people to go and pick him come. So the people come crowd. Everybody want to see Asantua husband. So when they come crowd, the hunter disappear. And he ran away. Wow. So they did not find him again. So when he born the child, he was a boy, and they called him Willow.
That means what?
Yeah, Willow means the horse man, the man horse.
Oh, okay.
So that's why in Burkina we have Anyerenga. Aya Santua is our great grandmother, the whole Burkina.
Wow, that is so amazing to get to know the story. Okay, so that means that the energy from that, warrior is within the company that you are in right now. So that means this company is a warrior company. It's, if you don't have that strength, if you don't have that mentality that to be positive in this company, trust me, then you are lost out of it. You understand? Because if you're not a warrior, you can't be here. And I'm dealing with warriors. Like, whoa, that is so amazing. Every day, every night, every word, culture is being lost. The language is being lost. How best are we going to hold this as one, as keep it going? How best are we going to do that?
I would say it have to start with stubbornness.
Stubborn.
You have to be very stubborn to choose what your father said. I'm not a Christian. I had to be very, very stubborn to push my parents away to accept myself. So if you're not stubborn, if you are shaky, trust me, you can't be an African. Africans are stubborn people. We have to be very stubborn, loud, occupy. But we are not. We are very accommodating. And when you are very accommodating, you will not even know what your destiny is all about. So sometimes we want to blame the West, we want to blame this, but also we have to blame ourselves for being too lenient. Accepting. Everything is acceptable. Everything should come. Oh, sit down here, do this. Oh, we don't want to fight. We don't want to. Come, let me teach you. But when you are teaching the person is also teaching you. So you have to know that, yes, I can listen. Yes, I can see. But can I accept? What can I take? Because the social media is not going anywhere soon. More things are coming. AI is coming. Technology is coming. Nobody is shifting for you to stay. So it starts from our education. How do we teach our kids? I remember growing up speaking pidgin. You say, "Oh, Nigeria," it was bad. It was called vernacular. I was caned. We're flogged for speaking pidgin. When you speak the white man English, you are considered to be classy. You are considered to be clean. You are considered to be educated. When you speak pidgin, you are from the local. You are a village person. When you tie the wrapper, I remember Queen tying the wrapper on her chest. You're like, "Oh, you're educated. Why are you tying the wrapper?" But that is you. That is your identity. It's not going any. The wrapper everywhere is being shipped out from Ghana. But when people come here, they see us with more Western dresses. So it has to start with stubbornness. It has to go down to the educational system and ask your teacher, why are you flogging my kids for speaking their languages? Why did you say she should tie her hair this way? Why did you say the afro is dirty? Why do you say this? You have to ask questions. Yes. In the West, they are trying to introduce LGBTQ and you see how stubborn the parents are. Yeah. You can choose what you want, but don't inculcate it in my child. So sometimes you have to step out. Parents now are busy, they are going to work, they don't even know what their kids are doing or listening. So you have to leave your comfort zone. You have to leave the office on Monday and go to school and tell the teacher, my child will be speaking tree, my child will speak God. Please do not touch this child. Learn the tree with my child and communicate that with my child. So it's as simple as that. We have to be very, very stubborn, and you have to be also loud to tell someone, hello, I'm not a Christian, I'm a traditionalist, please can you shift this way so that me too I can occupy my own space. You are not the only one in the world. What you learn is good for you, but also there are other traditions that were there before you came. So that's all I have to say about that.
That is powerful. That is so powerful. Wow, that is so powerful. In fact, I'm out of words then, because you have said the warrior. That's why I said warrior. If you're not a warrior, trust me, you can't venture here. Don't venture. You understand? Because like that's really powerful, and I really appreciate that, Wes, that things like this and words like this have to go viral, have to go wherever it's supposed to be. You want to ask something?
Yeah. It's very, very sad, the kind of notion and then the kind of perception that we've developed as African child, or maybe like as African youth. I would tell them, like, we all have one faith. I am a traditionalist. You can be a Christian, you can be a Muslim, but do not undermine somebody. Just because you're a Christian doesn't make you to be like a saint. Just because you're a Muslim, that doesn't make you to be a saint. Wow. All right. Yes. And then at the end of the day, it's very like my grandfather told me something. He was like, "Why do you always quarrel? Like, why do you always fight among ourselves?" And I'm like, "Grandpa, why? What is it?" He was like, "Christians do have their belief and then faith that at the end of their journey they are going to heaven. Muslims also think the same. At the end of the journey they are going to heaven. And then we, the traditionalists, one thing that we, the youth, doesn't know is." We call something in Tree language called Asamado. We say that place is meant for the good gone souls. That's why whenever our forefathers are pouring libation, they call upon the good gone souls, their names, because they know they still exist in the spiritual world. Please, I'll tell the youth, let us sort out our differences. Exactly. Let us sort out differences. Besides, Christianity, Islam came not long ago. Yeah. They came and then met what we were worshipping. So if you see me as a traditionalist, do not see me to be your enemy.
I have so many questions, for real. I do, but time is not on our side. So we're going to schedule another time so that we can do it, right? Yeah. Are you willing to do it again? Yeah. But before I go, one more question. Do you feel safe when you're out there dressed like this?